Good morning, dear children. Welcome back to BNCBSE English online class. How are you all? Yes, hope you all are doing great. So, it's been a week, isn't it? I'm glad to meet you again in our YouTube English class. Yes, are you happy? Are you ready to learn? Yes, how was your exam? Yes, your monthly assessments. How did you rate? You wrote well? That's fine, my dear children. So you know that an hour before Saturday you should submit your answer papers to the school, isn't it? Don't forget that. Okay? Yes, children. So far we have completed 3 units in our textbook, 1 supplementary and 4th chapter in our grammar book, isn't it? So today we are going to see the 2nd chapter in our grammar book, that is pronouns. So what we are going to see today? Yes, pronouns. Okay, so children, in our day-to-day life we are using these pronouns in all the sentences when we are conversing with our friends or relatives or parents, etc. We are using these pronouns, but we don't know what is a pronoun. Yes, okay, so children, let's see some rules now, where to use it and how to use it. Okay, and see the kinds of pronouns as well. Are you ready? That's good. So if you are having your grammar book with you, kindly take page number 12. Yes, turn to page number 12. Fast. Yes, have you taken? Okay, so pronouns. What we are going to learn, children? Pronouns. This is the 2nd chapter. All of you take page number 12. Hope you all taken your book. Yes. If not, you just take your book. You just pause the video and just go find your book and come back, listen to your class, my dear children. Yes. Okay. So let's see what are pronouns. Okay, so a pronoun, so children, it's a word that can replace the noun. So do you remember what is noun that we saw in our 1st chapter? Yes, do you remember? Naming words, isn't it? Noun, naming word, name of everything, name of living and non-living things are called as nouns. Do you remember? Yeah, that's fine, my dear children. So here, instead of that noun, we can use some words that are called as pronouns. Pronouns. Yes, pronouns. So instead of noun, we are using some words that are called as pronouns. Do you understand? Yes, that's good. So children, even though we are using these pronouns instead of nouns, there won't be any changes in the sentences. The meaning is not changed. It gives you the same meaning. The sentence gives you the same meaning even though you are changing. You are replacing a word. Okay? You are replacing a word instead of noun. Okay? Let's see some example. First, Jaya and Sanjay go to school. So you know the meaning of this sentence, isn't it? Jaya and Sanjay, both of them are going to school. Jaya and Sanjay go to school. So see here, they go to school. What's the difference? Yes, the subject, the beginning of the sentence. Yes, the person is different. Here, this example shows that Jaya and Sanjay go to school. Come to the second one. They go to school. Yes, it doesn't change any meaning. Isn't it, children? The meaning is not changed, but the subject, Jaya and Sanjay, instead of these names, so names of persons, so these are nouns. Jaya, Sanjay, nouns, isn't it? Proper nouns. So instead of these nouns, we used this pronoun, they. Yes. So children, kind of pronouns. There are some kinds of pronouns. So let's see the first one, personal pronouns. Are you ready to see that? Yeah. So see here, personal pronouns. So this personal pronouns you can divide it into two. First one, subject pronoun. Second one, object pronouns. So children, the subject pronouns you can use only in the beginning of the sentence. Yes, and this object pronouns you can use only in the end of the sentence. Yes, subjects beginning, objects end. Yes, keep it in your mind, don't forget. Okay, so you know that subject we have first person, second person and third person. First person singular is I. Yes, so let me say one thing, my dear children. Whenever you are writing I, whether it's in the beginning of the sentence, end of the sentence or middle of the sentence, it should be in uppercase. Yes, I should be written as capital letter. Yes, do you know that? Yeah, first person I should be always written as capital in uppercase. Don't forget. Yeah, children. Okay, so what is first person singular? I. Plural, we. Yes, second person singular, you. Singular and plural, both of them you. Okay, and then third person, he, she, it. These are singular, they, plural. So first person, second person, third person, you just thorough with that, my dear children. Be thorough with that. Okay, and then come to the object pronouns. Yeah, these are subjects you can use only in the beginning of the sentence, isn't it, children? And then come to the second column, that is object pronouns. I, me. I subject, me object. We, us object. We subject, us object. Yes, us can be written only at the end of the sentence. Yes, children. And then here for second person, both subject and object pronouns are same. That is you. You can write in the beginning and the end as well. Okay, children. Yes. And then come to the third person. He, him. That is object. She, her. It. The same thing like you. Okay, children. And then they, them. So children, you should know what are subject pronouns, what are object pronouns. You know that subject pronouns can be written only in the beginning of the sentence, whereas object pronouns can be written only in the end of the sentence. You know that, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. So don't forget what are the first person, second person and third person of subject and object pronouns. Got it? Yes. So children, here subject, doer, one who is doing the action. Yes, he is going to the school. He is beating him. For example, we take the second sentence. He is beating him. He, who is doing the action? He, that is doer. Yes, subject pronoun. He, third person singular. Isn't it? And then he is beating him. Him, that is object. He is the receiver getting beats. Isn't it? So subject, doer, one who is doing the action, and object, receiver, that should be written in the end of the sentence, one who is receiving the action. Okay, children? Yes. And then let's see one example. You should help her. What's the example? You should help her. Here, you, subject, used in the beginning, and then her, object. Yes, used at the end of the sentence. Do you understand, dear children? Yeah, don't forget, subject will be written in the beginning of the sentence, whereas object is in the end of the sentence. Don't forget, keep it in your mind. Only this is enough. Okay, yes. And then in case reference is made to 2 or 3 persons together. So children, in any case, if you want to write 2 or 3 persons together in the beginning of the sentence, if you want to use 2 or 3 subject pronouns together, you should write like you and I. So whenever you want to write one more subject with I, you should write another subject in the beginning. I mean subject pronoun in the beginning, not I. Okay children, you should not write. Yes, you should not write I in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, because you are going to write one more pronoun, isn't it? So children, first the second or third person will be written here, and then you should use the first person singular subject pronoun. Got it? The same for third person. This is second person and third person. Whenever you want to write one more subject pronoun with first person singular, yes, you should write the second option in the beginning and is followed by the first person singular I. Don't forget, I should be written in the seconds. Okay children? Yes. And then you and she. So here seconds first, third first, whereas second third. I mean second person first person, third person first person, but here again second person third person. Okay children, don't forget, this is the rule. This is how you should write whenever you are writing the sentence. And whenever you are speaking, conversing with your friends or anybody else, you should use this same method. You should not say I and you can go to theater. Yes, you and I. That is correct. You cannot say I and she went to theater. Yes, that is wrong. Instead, you should say she and I went to theater. Got it children? Yes. And you cannot see she and you should meet principal. That is wrong. What you can use? Yeah, you and she should meet principal. Okay, let's see some examples for that. So here you are having 1, 2, 3, 4 options. Yes, you are going to find the answer here. Let's read the question children. Here, dash have already discussed the matter. Yes, your first option is my teacher and I. My teacher and I. Third person and first person. You just keep the answer in your mind. Let me read all of the options given here. Then we will finalize the correct answer, appropriate answer. Okay children? Yes. And the next subject pronouns. Me and my teacher. You know that me is object pronoun. Yes, so you should not use it in the beginning of the sentence. So this is wrong. Yes, and. I and my teacher. Next one, I and my teacher. Yes, here two subject pronouns are written together. Isn't it children? So, in that case, can you write I in the beginning? No, isn't it? So this is also wrong. And then come to the last one, my teacher and me. So the same thing, this is also object pronoun. So you should not write it in the beginning of the sentence. So what's the correct answer? My teacher and I have already discussed the matter. So this is how you should talk and you should write. So let's see one more example. The principal would like to meet. The principal would like to meet dash. So you are going to find the answer. The first one, she and you. This is subject or object pronouns. Yes, subject. So you cannot write it at the end of the sentence, isn't it? So this is wrong. Obviously this is wrong. Isn't it children? Yes. Come to the next one. You and her. It seems correct, isn't it? So let's see two more options, then we finalize. Okay. Her and you. Yes. This is third person. This is second person. So children, whenever you are writing two pronouns together, second person should come in the beginning and it's followed by the third person. Here it's right. 2, 3. So here it's wrong. This is third person is followed by second person. That is wrong. And you and she. She is subject pronoun, isn't it? So this is also wrong. So what's the correct answer? You and her. Principal. The principal would like to meet you and her. Second person, object pronoun, and third person, object pronoun. Yes? So don't forget this, my dear children. Keep it in your mind. This is very easy. Even though it seems very tough when I'm teaching, this is very easy if you understand. Okay, you never ever forget once you understand this. Okay, you never forget in your whole life. Okay, it's very easy, my dear children. Don't think it's very tough. I don't wanna listen to that. I don't wanna study this. Don't think like that. It's very easy, like a game. English grammar is always like a puzzle, like a game. Okay, so enjoy learning grammar. It will be easy. Okay, children. That's fine. Let's move on to the second type, that is possessive pronoun. So from the name, so the first one personal pronoun, second one possessive pronouns. Okay, so from the name you know that possessive, you know, that is owning something. I am the owner of that. That is possessive, isn't it? So children, these possessive pronouns used to show ownership or possession. Okay, children. So these also replace the noun. The same thing. No changes in the sentences. Okay. Here are given some possessive pronouns for the personal pronouns. You know that I, we, you, he, she, they. These are personal pronouns, isn't it? This is first person singular, first person plural. This is first person, this is second person, and these are third person. You know that, isn't it? Don't forget that. Very easy. Okay, children? Yeah. So let's see some possessive pronouns for these personal pronouns. Okay. I, mine, my book, mine. That is owner. Yes, I am owning the book. Mine. Yeah. We, ours. Yes, our book, our house, ours. Yeah. You, yours. He, his. She, hers. They, theirs. So these are possessive pronouns used to show ownership or possession. Okay, children, ownership. You are owning something. You are the owner of something. You are the owner of particular thing. Yes, my book, my laptop. Yeah, my. That is possessive. My. So possessive pronouns: mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs. Okay, children, let's see an example. The house you see over there is ours. So our house. The house you see over there is ours. The school you see over there is ours. Our school. Isn't it? BNCBSE is our school. Isn't it, children? Yeah, that's why ours. Okay. Yes. So children, here, when you are writing S with this possessive pronoun, you should not add apostrophe here. Yes, apostrophe is added here. That is wrong. Okay, you omit apostrophe there. Got it, children? Yes. And then one more example. I haven't yet seen mine. I haven't yet seen mine. Mine may be my book, my pen, my pencil, my box, my lunch bag, etc. Anything. Okay, children. So these are called as possessive pronouns. What are they? Mine, ours, yours, his, hers, and theirs. Yes. And then the next type is reflexive pronouns. So reflexive, it's reflecting something. So whatever is shown in the mirror and water, they are having the power to reflect it. Isn't it, children? Yes. So you have some idea by reading this title. What's that? Reflexive pronouns. So reflect, it reflects something. Okay, so children, these reflexive pronouns used to refer back. used to refer back to the subject in the sentence. So here we are using some personal pronouns in the beginning of the sentence, subject pronouns, isn't it, children? So those subject pronouns are referred by some words that are called as reflexive pronouns. Yes, now let's see some reflexive pronouns for personal pronouns. I, myself, we, ourselves, you, yourself, singular, yourselves, plural, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, they, themselves. So singular, self, plural, selves. Okay, children, you got it? Okay, let's see an example. I treated myself to an ice cream. Here, this myself refers this subject pronoun. Got it? Yes. And then, we try to repair the radio ourselves. Here, children, this reflexive pronoun, yes, is referring this subject pronoun. We, ourselves. That's why these are called as reflexive pronoun. Yes, do you understand? As children, I hope so. If you do not understand anything, you just note it down in a paper when you are listening to this class. Okay, you can pause the video and listen to this once again. So children, still if you are having any doubt, you just write it down. And today we are having our Zoom interaction, isn't it? So during our interaction session, you can ask your doubts. I'm ready to explain once again. Okay, children. So we will continue this in our next session. Till we meet in our next class, dear children, bye for now. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.